Over a century later, the sinking of the RMS Titanic remains one of the most tragic and talked about maritime disasters in history. While the iceberg is the immediate cause, the full story of why the Titanic sank is a complex tapestry of design flaws, human error, and a dangerous mix of overconfidence. The image of the quote, ship succumbing to an iceberg is etched in history, yet this single event doesn't tell the whole story of the catastrophe. The established narrative is simple. On its maiden voyage, the Titanic struck a massive iceberg in the North Atlantic, leading to its rapid sinking. The Titanic was heralded as, quote, practically unsinkable. This deep-rooted belief fostered an environment of complacency, both in its construction and operation. Its groundbreaking design included a double-bottomed hull and 16 seemingly watertight compartments, features intended to guarantee safety even after significant damage. This sense of invincibility led to critical decisions being overlooked, placing too much faith in engineering prowess rather than cautious seamanship. On the night of April 14, 1912, conditions were clear and calm, deceptively masking the severe dangers lurking in the frigid North Atlantic waters. Despite multiple iceberg warnings received throughout the day, the ship maintained a near-maximum speed. This was largely driven by a desire to reach New York quickly and make a statement. A critical oversight was the failure of the lookouts to have binoculars, delaying the sighting of the iceberg until it was too late to fully avoid the impact. When the iceberg was finally spotted, the fatal decision was to turn sharply, resulting in a glancing blow that ripped open several compartments along the ship's starboard side. The seemingly robust design, which was supposed to guarantee safety, proved to be fatally flawed when put to the ultimate test. Research has revealed that the steel used in the hull plates became brittle and fractured easily in the freezing North Atlantic temperatures, exacerbating the damage from the impact. The watertight compartments were not fully sealed at the top. Water could flow over the top of the bulkheads from one compartment to the next once the list became severe. Due to outdated regulations and aesthetic concerns, the Titanic only carried enough lifeboats for about a third of its total capacity, a tragic oversight that cost hundreds of lives. Even after the collision, a series of human errors contributed significantly to the high loss of life. Initial confusion and disbelief led to delays in sending a distress signal and communicating the severity of the damage to surrounding ships. Many lifeboats were launched partially empty, as crew members followed orders too literally or lacked proper training, compounding the tragedy of the shortage. The Titanic sinking was not just an accident. It was a disaster caused by a domino effect of high speed, brittle materials, flawed design, and woefully inadequate safety measures. The true reason the Titanic sank lies not in a single iceberg, but in the chain of failures and the hubris of the time that deemed any ship, quote, unsinkable. The tragedy led to radical changes in maritime safety, including improved lifeboat regulations, 24-hour radio watches, and the establishment of the International Ice Patrol.